See, I have my escape all prepared. It's actually quite mild. Nice to have the fresh air, all washed and clean. I'm more creative at these places. And I went up to Scotland 3 times hitching, which I really don't like. Now, one is sort of stuck, and then here I am, and I'll sit and sort myself out, and then think. So this is evening prayer again. It's rather later this evening, but never mind. You don't really need an escape route. Lord, now lettest thou thy servant depart in peace, for mine eyes have seen thy salvation, which you have prepared in the sight of all people, a light for revelation to the Gentiles, and for glory to your people Israel. My pencil alighted on this passage in Joshua, which will do. I know the Bible has been just like a well-oiled machine that runs through on its yearly cycle. Christ, of course, wasn't born on September the 24th or 5th. It was just a festival that the Christians latched onto, and everyone was having a meet up in the midwinter, so anyway, another story. This is the opening to chapter 1 of Joshua, the Old Testament, obviously. After the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord said to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses, his assistant, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now then, you and all these people get ready to cross the Jordan River into the land I am about to give to them, to the Israelites. I will give you every place where you set your foot, as I promised Moses. Your territory will extend from the desert to Lebanon, and from the great river, the Euphrates, all the Hittite country, to the great sea on the west. No one will be able to stand up against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to their forefathers to give them. Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Do not let this book of the law depart from your mouth. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified, do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Amen. I tend to focus and concentrate primarily on the Gospels, so speaking of Christ. The Old Testament is just really, much of it anyway, the first 5 books of the Torah are what they are, the law and so on, Genesis and so on, instructions to the Jews, the law to the Jews, to the Israelites, from God. I'm no scholar of these things, but it is a beautiful story of God's chosen people. So I think it is helpful to try and understand it, at least in part. I'm no scholar. I get the one main thing right. I love you, my Lord. At least we could all do that bit. We can all do that bit. We don't have to be scholars.